Alright, this is the YouTube lockpicking practice kit. Let's take a look at what's in the box and discuss how it might be used to help you improve your skills most efficiently. Well, the first thing you get, of course, you're going to get a complete pick set. This is the SouthOrd C1500, and it comes with everything you see here. It comes with 3 standard hooks. Well, actually a standard hook, medium hook, postal hook. You get 2 DeForest diamonds, the normal one and a very thin one for thin keyways. You get 2 half diamonds, a large one and a small one. You get a bunch of rakes. You get an S rake or snake rake, you get a W rake, and you get an L rake or city rake. And in case you ever want to pick a wafer lock, none of these are wafers, but you got a wafer pick right there. You can use that 8 or that snowman to pick them open. In terms of tension wrenches, you get a variety of them. Just really depends what your preference is. If you like straight handled tension wrenches, you got a couple of those in different thicknesses. And if you like the flex tension wrench, you got a couple of choices there, short one and a long one, different thicknesses. All right, how do you use this kit? Well, let's take a look at how they've organized. They actually put a lot of thought into this. On the right, you'll notice that you have a cutaway lock, and you can tell by the shape of this key, this is a Kwikset, which is probably the most common house lock in the United States. It's cut away so you can see what's going on inside of there. So when you mount this up in the TriPik II, which I'll show you in just a moment, and start picking it, you can see, when you feel something, you can see exactly what's happening inside of that lock. So this is obviously one you want to start with, to develop what we call lockpicking feel. This is an excellent tool to do that. And then you have 2 additional Kwiksets, and they're bitted differently, or they're different challenges. One is bitted very flat, in other words, it's very easy to pick. And the reason I say start with Kwikset is known to have pretty loose tolerances, so these would be easier to pick, or at least to start with. And then even when you have something a little bit more challenging like this one, you're still going to be able to get into that as you develop your technique. It's not going to become too frustrating. The next lock you're going to get, after you've progressed through these, you've developed feel, you see what's going on, if you manage to pick all these, you move into the Schlage. Schlage is probably the most common commercial lock in the United States, and they're also known to have tighter tolerances than the Kwikset. So they're going to be a little bit more difficult to pick, and they're going to give you different feel. So you've got a cutaway for your Schlage, again, so you can see what you're feeling. And then, again, same type of bitting. Easy bitting, and then quite a bit more challenging on the bitting for this final one. All right, let me move these out of the way. You can't hold these in your hand to pick them. So you're going to get a TriPik II in the box as well. Now, TriPik II, you can mount this on your desk. It's got all the hardware. You can use the adhesive. You can use the screws to the mounting bolt hole, or mounting screw holes. And you'll notice on the top we have cutaways. Now, the cutaway on the right, actually you want to use the one on the right to mount the locks. All of the locks in your kit will fit on the right. Simply slide it in there and then tighten up that nylon screw, and that thing's not going anywhere. You got one on the left that looks very similar, but it's cut a little bit wider. Now, any of these locks will go in there and it will still work perfectly, but it's cut a little wider because there are more locks in the world than Kwiksets and Schlages. Things like Sargents and Corbins, and they're a little bit wider on this part, so when you acquire some of those, you can still use the TriPik II to pick them. You'll also notice that the center mount is cut away, and that's because you're going to use that to put your cutaway locks in so you can see exactly what's going on. That cutaway allows you better visibility to see those pins as they're moving around while you're picking it. So anyway, there you go, the YouTube lockpicking practice kit. If you want to learn how to pick quickly, develop your skills most efficiently, this might be the way to do it. So take a look. I recommend it.